What's going on, guys? Eric here. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so that when we post a new video, you get access to it right away. Today, we're going to be talking about automatic targeting, so Amazon pay-per-click advertising, and I break down automatic targeting and how we structure our campaigns to get the most visibility and making sure that each targeting group, which many people may not know about, but automatic campaigns are actually split up into 4 different targeting groups. So I'm going to teach you guys what those 4 groups are, how we split up them, and why it's important to actually isolate those variables to ensure that we collect the data that we need, or the most accurate data that we need, and also learn what of those 4 targeting groups are going to perform the best. Without further ado, we'll jump right into the video. Hope this video is great. If you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, drop a question below. Make sure to like, and if you find value in this, the one thing I ask is for you to subscribe so that you get access to all of our upcoming videos, but also share the video with other people that you think could find value in it. See you on the inside. Over automatic targeting and automatic campaigns. So overview, what is auto targeting? Then we're going to talk about the 4 different targeting groups when it comes to automatic targeting, and then also give you some examples of those groups. So what is automatic targeting? Automatic targeting works with Amazon's algorithm. They essentially control where they spend the money based off of your product, based off of your listing, your category. But on top of that as well, what's really important to be able to do before you start selling is making sure you have your SEO done correctly, your keyword research done correctly, so all your back-end search terms, your title, your bullets are all into your listing, everything that you want to be able to be visible for, because that's what automatic campaigns are going to essentially pull from. We're going to find, or it's going to work with Amazon's algorithm to find relative ASINs, relative keywords. And the beautiful thing about this is that it acts as a net to find keywords that, again, we can go and invest back into. So very, very powerful. It's used essentially to discover new keywords. One of those campaigns that you always want to be having run. And over time, they can actually be some of your most profitable campaigns. So the 4 different targeting groups are close match, we got loose match, and we got complements and substitutes. So close match refers to products that are relevant to your product. Loose match refers to products relevant to your product but not exact. Complements are products that complement your products. And then substitutes are ASINs that are similar to your products. Okay? When you're setting up your campaign, and when we do a live example of creating an automatic targeting campaign, it's very, very important that you actually isolate each of these targeting groups. And not a lot of people will actually do this, or not a lot of people know that they can do this, but it's very powerful, because what tends to happen when it comes to automatic campaigns is 1, 2, sometimes 3 of these particular targeting groups will actually perform better than the other, or than the ones that aren't performing, and the ones that are performing well are ones that we want to invest back into. So some examples here. Let's say the product that we are selling is a dog toy. For close match, a dog chew toy or a close match campaign will show for a dog chew toy or a dog toy for bulldog. A loose match would show for a cat toy. Complements, dog bowl or dog bed, so it works in comparison to a dog toy. And then with substitutes, essentially other ASINs of the same product that you have, or other ASINs that are similar in nature. Again, all comes back to the SEO, the keyword research that's done on the listings, and ultimately that's how Amazon's going to start showing you for particular things after things start getting more indexed. Alrighty, so once we are live once we're live into our platform here, we are going to go ahead and create these automatic campaigns. So what we'll do is we'll create a campaign here. We're going to click sponsored products. So we're going to put our SKU in. This is an auto campaign. And then for our first targeting group and match type, what we're going to be using is we're going to be using close match. So I'll put close in here, and then you can put in the date, which is 02.01.21. Budget, Again, $3 to $5. Budget at the end of the day is always going to be up to you. So whatever you're comfortable with, if you want to start less, that's totally fine. One thing I'll say about budget is the more you spend, the more data you're going to get and the quicker you're going to get it. Therefore, you'll be able to optimize and make decisions a lot faster. Okay, campaign bidding strategy for these guys here, dynamic bids down only, always, just what I recommend. You can start testing around with this if you really wanted to, but I recommend starting with down only. For the ad group name, this is completely up to you. I always like to put whatever match type it is in the ad group name, just so that when I'm looking at my data, it's a little bit easier to actually analyze. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to add our product here. So I'm gonna add this product here. And when we add a product, it's gonna move to the right side. So be mindful of that, make sure you have the right product in there. And then what I meant by setting bids by targeting group, as you can see here, we click this guy here, and this is actually going to, as you can see, it's gonna pull up our 4 different targeting groups. So we have close match, we have loose match, we have substitutes, and we have complements. So as I named this one, it's a close match module, right? So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna turn off these 3, okay? And then to get your suggested bid in here, all you gotta do is click this guy here. Bidding, what I recommend is suggested bid. Some people like to start a little bit less and make their way up. I like to just go right in and play ball with the people that are already bidding on this in this type of a campaign. So 72 cents, you can also actually increase this 5 to 15%, completely up to you. I like to personally start off at the suggested bid, okay? And then that would pretty much be it. We're not gonna do any negative targeting. And then once we're done, we're gonna click launch campaign. So I'll click this here. And then when it does launch, as you can see, this is what it's going to look like. We can go and we can edit the campaign, and then what we'll do is we'll actually see it's going to populate in here, right here, okay? And then for the other 3 targeting groups, okay, I'll go through one more here just so you guys know exactly the process. So we go continue. I'm just gonna go through this one quickly just so you guys get the good feel for it. So let's call this one subs. Same product again, and then targeting group. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn off everyone but subs, and then repeat the process for each of the 4 match types. All right, that is all for this lesson today on automatic targeting. Hope you guys have found a lot of value in this structure of how we set up our automatic campaigns. Now, guys, I recommend you guys doing this absolutely. Isolation when it comes to advertising on Amazon is key. You're giving less for Amazon to think on, and you're also allowing yourself to isolate that variable to really figure out what's going to work. Now, historically speaking, your auto substitutes and your auto close match are most likely going to be the ones that are going to be performing the best and producing the most sales from automatic targeting. But there's a lot of missed opportunity in loose match and complements. And in order for us to actually get data that we need to test those 2 particular targeting groups, we need to give it its own budget to actually see whether or not it's going to work. When we did this, we started seeing sales from those 2 targeting groups that we never actually got when we had all 4 targeting groups all within one campaign. So highly recommend you doing this. If you guys found value, again, please subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, concerns. I'm happy to answer those for you. And if you guys have any recommendation on videos that you guys want to see, I am going to be releasing more of a PPC series for you and our followers. But if there's anything in specific that you guys would love to see, would love to create some content for your guys' needs, again, drop us a follow. If you found value, share it with others. And until next time, we will see you later.